Let me see the Colts.
Oh my God. Do you hear that? It sounds like a stampede. It's the Three Horsemen. Hello.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty
My
good.
best nay so far. I think.
Horses are looking for back-to-back division wins this week.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Beach.
baby. We're good now.
The Colts
That's
are
right.
good. Matt Ryan is goblin bozo mode.
Yes.
Riggins mode, all in
yes.
one.
He is. It's so funny because I'm in a hotel this week again, and I am watching Sports Center and I'm reading all this shit on Twitter, and now all of a sudden you'd think that Matt Ryan is like the greatest quarterback to ever live, like after being drugged through the mud by mostly us.
Yeah, we
weeks.
were driving the negative story.
Yep.
Here's
listening to us.
Here's a headline. With Matt Ryan at controls, are the Colts evolving into a pass-first offense?
One game without Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah. It's like
I guess 2 games, but one game where they actually throw.
Now that Matt Ryan held the ball the entire game, are the Colts able to throw it?
Has Matt Ryan gotten over his phobia of the football? Is he facing his fears in this Halloween season?
Dude, I hate these bigoted, disgusting football phobes out here just scared of the football because they think they're going to become a football.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, if I touch the football, my skin's turning into pig skin.
Oh, if my daughter touches a football, then we all have to touch a football.
Dude, I heard Matt Ryan say at a bar, I was at a bar with him. He goes, if that football comes up and tries to talk to me, I'm going to punch it in the face.
Oh, see, that's pure football phobia.
It's disgusting, but I'm glad that he's gotten over it, and now the Colts seem to be good.
They are the greatest. They're 3-2-1. The countdown has begun to. I think we should do that all season. I think now we should go. We should aim for 6, 5, and 4. 4
It'd be pretty impressive.
Pretty funny.
I think it would be sick if they could do it. If they could do it, they should just give them the Lombardi Trophy if they can purposefully do that.
I guess that math they would have to like sit out the next 2 games or something because I don't know if there's
because if they did,
they can't be 5,
7, 6, 5 would be 18.
Yeah, that's no good. They're just gonna have to forfeit and counting against their record.
No. If they just give up the bye week, we just find them a team to play in the bye week.
Oh yeah, let's play somebody. That's a great.
We just agree to tie them.
Yeah.
So then that knocks out 2 birds.
A bye anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
let's play the Bills.
We could get the Panthers to do that. Let's just trade them like a 7th round pick because they're just looking for assets right now. So let's do that.
They might be good as hell in like 4 years after all these fucking picks they're getting.
NFL teams don't do that enough. I think they should. It's great.
Christian McCaffrey is gone. I think we should start this episode out by actually talking about something non-football related talk about how Benedict Mathurin is the fucking god.
He is him though.
He is sick. I'm excited for the future of the Pacers with him and Tyrese Halliburton.
Never loved an 0-2 team more than this Pacers squad.
I know, right? It's so weird where it's like, wow, the young guys are scoring a lot and we're losing. This is ideal.
Yeah.
I say we forget defense, dude. We don't need the shit. Just let our boys, Benny and Tyrese, let them run around.
Let them run. They cannot get any kind of offense working to save their lives. I watched the game last night. It's like they have to just put up, like Benedict Mathurin just has to put up shots and just be strong. He just has to be strong and get the shot up and like, I think it's just your internet at your hotel.
Yeah, it's probably just
he back.
We're good right now. All right. He is showing his whole Benedict Mathurin, and
he's looking good. He's looking good. 26 points last night.
Shots, man.
Yeah,
he makes it look.
He gets
easy.
to the free throw line, which is great. Like he's not afraid of contact. He finishes through contact and also makes his free throws.
Yeah. I can't wait till LeBron has to prove himself to him.
I mean, the way the Lakers look, it might be that he has
LeBron
to prove himself
might get a weird ankle injury 20 games in and just be like, I'm sitting this one out. I can't beat these fools.
Yep. God, it's so funny how you can tell. Like, did you hear the LeBron saying, what the fuck? He said, we don't have
lasers. We don't have lasers on our team.
I mean, seeing the stat lines for Russ and those other dudes, they fucking are terrible. They're so bad. We should,
but it's
Russ.
Also like it's also not surprising. Like from just a team building perspective, it's like, why'd you do most of this?
Well, they fucked around and got themselves a Matt Ryan, and they might not be smart. Their Matt Ryan is young and exciting though.
Do you think we could trade Matt Ryan for Russell Westbrook?
That's like, you mean our Matt Ryan? And
yeah,
and trade him, and we get,
and then that's how we get the Lakers
as a Colt and a Pacer. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
That would be cool. There's no players that do that anymore. The two sport athletes,
like Russell Westbrook, would be fun on like kickoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd just run down there like a crazy man and get him. He'd be a fun special teams guy.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Let me pause real fast.
So I'm not reporting this. I'm not reporting this. I'm just saying, Matt Ryan for Russell Westbrook. It makes sense. Their contracts match up pretty close.
And we want picks, baby. And we're not talking about draft picks. We want screens. We want the pick and roll. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You have to promise us that, Lakers. Mm-hmm. We want that. I think we got to pause real fast because I got to save this already because it's acting a little finicky. And usually when I stop it early, then it saves. So I'll stop. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We were talking about.
And also, before I forget, I want to bring up a friend of the show, Willie Griswold, told me he loved the show. Got a very rare in-person review.
Well, then, hey, Willie, why don't you plug it on your nationwide radio show, you son of a bitch?
That would help us quite a bit, Willie.
Yeah.
Come on. That would be
See?
very helpful. I have a feeling a lot of Colts fans listen to the very program you work for.
Willie posted a thing opening for Al Jackson saying that Al is incredible and vulnerable and hilarious. I go, bitch, you ever post a story of me say that I'm vulnerable? I'm gonna beat that ass,
dude. When me and Tim are on tour every show,
no vulnerability.
That's great.
Tim just letting his heart out on stage.
So
how those ribs doing, Timmy?
They hurt.
Still?
But they're better. Yeah, they still hurt, but they're better.
Yeah, let's do a check-in on our injury report. So Tim's ribs still sore.
Tim's been limited at practice for 3 weeks.
He's questionable to suit up for the next podcast. My finger pretty much healed up. It's sealed. It still looks a little fucked up, but it doesn't hurt as much anymore. And I don't have to have a Band-Aid on it, so that's nice. And my tooth is still loose. So
whoa,
I got a little scrape on my arm. I fell down running.
But that's right. You said you fell down running. That sucks, dude. You all right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm back to full practice, full pads, full contact, so we're all good.
Hell yeah. I put in work on the elliptical yesterday. I'm back. I'm in my Matt Reich. I'm in my Frank Reich.
Not Matt Reich. We've tried to do the concussion protocol with Tim, but he's so dumb that it's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, he would be.
I was like, "What do you want me to follow with my fingers?"
Yeah, and he's always going.
And there, he's like, "No, follow." He's like, "Follow my finger with your eyes," and I'm like, "What?"
And I was like, "Oh, actually, Tim read that too quick. I think he did have a concussion."
Yeah, it's like rookie of the year, but with brain stuff.
People were asking if I'd lost weight the other day, and it's just because I haven't drank in a week.
Oh, look at that! You haven't drank in a week.
I'm not. My stomach's not bloated like a starving child.
What the listeners probably don't know is that Tim can lose weight at an alarmingly quick pace.
That's true. It's fucking
whatever
annoying.
he decies to lose weight, it just happens.
Yeah.
And it's always like, yeah, I just like started drinking White Claws instead of instead of beer.
Like I started eating sandwiches with only one piece of bread.
I stopped dipping my chili in peanut butter. And,
that will never happen. I didn't get the job. Another injury.
Shit.
I didn't get the job
butcher.
because I'm gone too much in November, so I'm not going to be working at the butcher shop.
Fuck! Did I fuck you? I'm sorry.
No, Micah. It was Micah's fault.
Damn.
We're going to see Micah's family in Arizona for 6 days, like right during Thanksgiving when they actually need me. So they were like,
"Oh yeah."
So they were like, "Your girlfriend owes you X amount of money." He wrote it out for me what she owes me, so it'll be fine.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's okay though. We'll figure it out. Figure something out. I think we're gonna make a nice little chunk of change on this tour.
Dude, me too, man. You got some merch. I told you that you should make your merch today. Oh, look at that. It's camo.
What's
You're gonna sell the fuck out of that in Columbus.
This is drink ain't gonna suck itself. I got camo. And dude, hipsters are like fucking hipster people are real into camo now too.
Mm-hmm. Is that there you go. I mean,
they're into this normcore shit.
That's true.
And then I got this one.
Just show you the different colors now.
you're just doing a little infomercial.
They all say that. We get it. They got different colors.
What's the price on that, Tim? Huh? What's the deal?
Literally whatever you want to pay. If it's paper, it works, baby. I ain't taking change.
Yeah, no change. Yeah, that would be fucked up. If somebody gives Tim change on the road, actually, I will support that. Bring lots of change.
Actually, yeah, only give Tim change. I had a kid.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I won a bet in like 6th grade for my friend Joel, and he owed me like $5, something like that. What he did was he froze 500 pennies in like a Tupperware and then just gave it to me at school.
That's rude as hell.
That's fucked up.
That sucks.
I love that he did that.
I just let it melt in my locker all day.
Well, what are you gonna do? Did you take it to the bank? Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Yeah, I probably did. Or
I guess you
fucking
have to,
Coinstar
right?
or some shit.
Well, you had to melt it first.
Doesn't Coinstar take a cut though? So it's like you really get like $4.
They take like 10%, I think.
I think they take 7%. I'm not like I've been there a million times because I had a gambling problem.
Whenever I was just about to say, whenever you know a lot.
Not like it's my
Coinstar
biggest
policies,
form of sustenance.
you know too much about Coinstar shit. You are not doing well.
I'm in the Coinstar rewards program where it's only 5% off.
I comboed that with my Marlboro miles. I'm going to be able to retire soon.
I remember my buddy Schrumpf owed my friend Paul Krebs $10. And Paul was like, "Give me my fucking $10 you owe me." And Schrumpf spit in the $10 and then slammed it in Krebs' hand.
That's good. And that was your friend Detlef Schrumpf, right?
Yeah, Detlef Schrumpf. We should get into it. We should start talking football now that we're done talking basketball.
Got heckled last night by a mix of Texans and New Orleans fans, and it's never been more fun to talk shit. Because I did a little line about the Colts, and this guy yelled out, "Not with Matt Ryan, you guys fucking suck." And I was like, "Aren't you guys fucking Texans fans, you losers? The worst team in the fucking league."
Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Davis Mills.
And this guy goes, "Actually, I'm a Saints fan." I was like, "Oh shit, did you guys win?" Because it was Friday. I was like, "Did you win last night?" And he was like, "Well, no." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." I saw the game.
You fucking roped him in. You said, "Come here, you little fucker."
Yep. And then his girl DM'd me asking if I wanted to talk about the Saints some more, and I said, "I am long gone, you kooky bitch."
Did she really DM you?
Was she like talking shit?
I think,
or like trying to hang out.
I think they were trying to hang out. I think they wanted to get a beer or something.
About
sports, but I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm out. I'm gone.
I thought she was trying to get you to cuck her husband.
That could be true too. I mean, you want to. Every Saints fan's wife is dying to get with a Colts fan these days.
I know that's right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, Tom, that's great stuff. I'm glad that you're really letting these fucking Texans fans have it down in Houston.
I'm on the ground.
So here are the stats going into the game for the Colts and the Texans. The Titans. The points per game, Colts at 17.2 and the Titans at 19.2. Not impressive on either side.
No.
Points allowed, 20.2 for the Colts and 23.6 for the Titans.
Damn.
Total yards so far is 377.8 for the Colts and 297 for the Titans. Passing is 294 for the Colts and 194 for the Titans. And then the rushing is 83 and 102 a game for the Titans. And then yards allowed, this is the biggest discrepancy, 339 for the Colts, 408 yards allowed.
Damn.
For the Titans. The Titans are allowing 103 rushing yards per game and 305 passing per game. So you're thinking to yourself, will Matt Ryan pop off over 300 again tomorrow?
Yeah. That's a good question. I'm wondering because now JT's back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that official?
Yes. He's
okay.
not.
He did a full practice.
What does it say here? Jonathan Taylor has missed 2 consecutive games, but practiced all week and seems to be on track to return for the divisional matchup. It looks positive, Frank Reich said. I would anticipate he's playing. He's progressed well. Taylor scratched himself Saturday. He indicated that he didn't feel ready to go.
Well, I mean, he did the right thing. I think it was smart for him to sit, get healthy. Dion, don't even worry about it. Dion's got you for 3.5 quarters, and then he's out for the game. But it's I think it sounds like he's going to play full workload, which is exciting. The question is, because Hines, I believe, is Hines still out?
Hines is in.
Oh, so
Hines was they just scratched Hines because it was the concussion shit, and just like I think it was one of those where they could give him a rest because they had Lindsey and Deion Jackson did so well the last time. They were like, well, we could rest Hines a little bit,
So I'm really curious after seeing the success last week with that type of game, the drop off to the old running back, and how Hines is pretty good at that normally. I wonder if they do what they've said they were going to do and integrate him in a little more, and then JT just handles rushes, and I'm wondering how much success we'll have with that. I'm hoping Matty Ryan gets some success. I hope we open with the hurry up like we did last week and just go.
Yeah, I like that.
And front load with Pat, because what we do so often is rush, third and long pass, and then it's no good and it sucks. And I'm hoping what we can do is come out guns a-blazing like we did last week and open up the play action, and that way we get JT involved in some little curl routes and stuff. And I think we can. I don't know, man. I have a tough time trusting this rushing attack right now.
Yeah, I hope we don't try to lean too far back into the rushing attack too quick, because substituting the short pass game for that, it just works so much better. And in terms of like the routes that Deion Jackson was running, it's a lot of stuff that Jonathan Taylor can do. It's just running out to the flat.
Yeah.
And, catching it at pace, where Hines he does a lot of like option routes out of the slot and stuff, which I don't think Jackson or JT really can do as well. So, I mean, in terms of like doing the same thing with JT, I think it's totally possible. And,
that's what I want to see.
I just hope we can grab the Titans by their short and curl routes.
What's that?
What?
You remember when they said grab them by the short and curlies? And then I said,
you
ever heard that?
Who said that?
They?
People say that. It's a term.
Never
it's
heard
like a
that in my
saying.
That sounds like anti-Semitic.
It's not. It's about pubes.
Oh, okay.
That sucks. Why would you say that on our podcast?
I thought it would be funny, and I thought you guys would have heard of that
We,
term,
of course,
that
haven't,
saying
because
I bet
before.
it's not a
did you
saying.
write that down in your notebook,
I think
Tim? Your little
Trump said that
notebook?
once. And then
Like, let me get him with the short and curlies line.
Yeah, you got to get them by the short and curlies. I'm not kidding. It's a saying.
I'm looking up. Grab them by. Okay.
Maybe you don't
grab
want to
them
look
by.
that up.
It says grab them by the eyes. That's
No
what
one
comes
can
up.
grab your
them by the
eyes.
horns.
No.
Grab them by the
Heard
belt
of
buckle.
horns.
All right. I'll say and I'm gonna type S. Okay. It
Thank
did come up
you.
when I typed S. It says short and curlies.
Yes.
So that means grab them by the pubes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
it sounds like it,
Yeah.
right?
Grab them by the shorts and curl routes. I think it's funny.
That's gross.
It's not gross. It's football routes, Connor.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm,
You think it's gross because you don't like pubes, because you don't like a woman being natural, because you're not a feminist like Tom and I.
Yeah, you don't like a woman being disgusting.
no, I
Yeah,
just
we
really
like it when women are disgusting and smell like shit.
Yeah, we're
Jesus
we like
Christ.
women all natural when they're disgusting and smelly and shitty and they have shit all over their asses.
Yeah. And I like it when they got a real attitude too, and they're a real bitch to me about it. And I'm like, they're like, maybe you should get a fucking job. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
we
oh,
like
okay,
that.
damn.
Jesus Christ.
You know who I think's going to do their job this week? My man,
Yeah.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's his job this week, Tim?
Catching the ball, doing lots of catches.
Yeah. Do
I
you
would-
think Alec Pierce is gonna draw some attention and take some heat off of our boy Pittman?
Well, let's see player receiving yards. Let's see what the lines are this week for the boys. So Michael Pittman Jr. is at an over under of 66.5.
Mm-hmm.
I really think I feel like, I don't know, in my heart of hearts, I feel like he's going to have 100 yards every game.
Yeah.
Now that's insane to think, but he catches all those little passes for 10 yards.
Yeah.
And he gets
Well,
like
especially
11 of them a game.
If we're gonna throw it 40 plus times a game, like he's gonna be getting, I mean, yeah, probably 8 to 10 of those targets.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And-
that it's very possible that you are right.
And
I don't know,
Alec
man.
Pierce is at 44.5, which I think is very attainable for him.
Yeah. They're
Uh,
slowly creeping his yards up. Although that's
Yeah.
what we hit on last week was
Right.
4.5.
44.5 was what we hit last week. We need him. I think he might have a big game this week. I really do. I think that first touchdown, that was a big confidence booster. I think
Huge.
he might pop
Game
off.
winner too.
I don't want to say, I'm not going to say who I don't know because I
You're gonna
don't know
save
who
your-
my
your
goblin mode
pick?
choice is yet.
I know what
but,
my bozo mode pick is gonna be, but we can save that towards the end, I guess. I
but
do want to say I am on a little hot streak right now.
ooh,
betting. So after I hit our
Spicy.
Colts bet, which was
Yeah.
very exciting. Thank you to the sponsors. I did bet on the second day of NBA basketball, hit a big parlay, not that big, but I hit in the Mavs game against the Suns, I hit Ayton getting 10 boards, which was very exciting because he only had 2 rebounds in the first half. And then Devin Booker to get 25 points and Luka to get 30 and Luka to get 8 boards. And I won another hundo off of that. So that was exciting. But
Whoa.
then I bet I on my, because I'm in Texas, I don't have my FanDuel. I've been doing a thing with I've been on Bet Online, and I bet I've just had $5 in that account, and I decided what I'm going to do is every bet I'm just going to put everything I have in the account down onto one thing. So like I bet for the Giants to cover 6 points last week. They did that, so that doubled my money to like 9 or 10. Last night I bet on the Pelicans to cover 7 points against the lowly Hornets. Everybody said I was a dumbass. They were like, the Pelicans, it's too early. They can't cover 7 fucking points. They cover 12.
let's
Maybe like
go.
12. Let's fucking go. So now I have 20, and I'm thinking I might just put it on Colts, either cover or money line, and keep it going.
Well, let's see. So the money line right now for the Colts is plus 120.
Mm-hmm.
So they're plus 120, and they're a 2.5 point dog.
Yeah, and they're away, so I feel like that's that's there's our sign. They don't. This league does not. Vegas does not respect the Titans. They're giving them only 2.5 at home.
Yeah, the league is like Bill Engvall. They're like, here's your sign.
Mm-hmm. The league is exactly like Bill Engvall.
Mm-hmm. Bill Engvall, the worst of the blue collar crew.
100.
The Bill Engvall is the Texans of the blue collar comedy tour.
Yeah, what's the order here? Is it go Ron White?
I think I gotta.
Oh, do you gotta go?
No, my computer battery's just about to die.
Okay,
doesn't make sense. I'm gonna.
Why the hell are you not plugged in?
Are you not plugged in, Connor?
Connor, you gotta be plugged in.
Connor,
I'm
how could you not be plugged
dog
in?
sitting, and the only place I can sit quietly doesn't have outlets. So give me a sec.
All right.
Okay, well, let's talk about this anyways while Connor's gone. This will be a good ranking while Connor's gone. Yes, Ron White is number 1.
I forgot that's what we started doing. Yeah,
Ron White is number 1.
Then is it Larry the Cable Guy?
I kind of think it is.
I don't know what to do here because I'll tell you this: I ain't watching Jeff fucking Foxworthy. I don't think.
I watched Jeff
the one who
Foxworthy's.
It all.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I watched his new special, and it was horrible.
Yeah, I watched a clip and I was like, "This might be the worst shit I've ever seen."
I
used to love him.
I did too. We used to have that book. You Might Be a Redneck, where it was all the different like drawings of them being rednecks.
I think that might be the first comedy album I ever listened to. My aunt gave it to me, and I loved it.
Okay, so for ranking it, I guess You Might Be a Redneck era Jeff Foxworthy is better than.
Definitely better than Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah,
I guess
if we're doing it in the era, we have to put Jeff Foxworthy number 2. But if we're doing it now, I think Larry the Cable Guy's got to be number 2.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't really watching Larry the Cable Guy. I just remember when I had watched him, he was a little funnier. And I liked he was talking about his sister. Sister had a wedding, and all her bridesmaids were fat as hell. And he goes, "Hey, can you believe she made them all wear brown dresses? Look like a bunch of UPS trucks parked up there." There you go. Yep. I used to think that was that. I liked when he said, "Grandma had mocking farts." You broke up for a second. It just came up with you saying "grandma farts." The one that I liked when I was a kid was him saying that they make edible underbritches, and he was like, "I wish they made a biscuits and gravy flavor. I'd get fat just on edible underbritches." And he used to go, he goes, "So I was in Victoria's Secret sniffing around." Yep, that's a funny thing to say. Yeah. Hey, Larry Cable Guy, you pretty funny, brother. Get her done. I've told this story before, but not on this show for sure. But Ron White. Me and my buddy were driving around listening to like Comedy Pandora or something like that, or whatever it was. It was like something that just it played random clips. And if you don't know Ron White, he has a very famous bit called "They Call Me Tater Salad," and it's about him having an alias. It's very silly about him getting arrested and him being a smart ass. But it's, if you hear the updated version, the one that made him famous, is like a 10-minute long story. It's really good. It's woven together. It's really funny. But I got to hear for whatever reason, this Pandora station had like his first recording of that. And it was so short. And like, instead of having all the clever shit, all it had was the cop pulling him over and going like, "Hey, are you Ron Tater White or Tater, what the fuck is it called? Tater Salad White?" And he just goes, "Well, fuck me." End of clip. That's really great. This has been a good Colts podcast so far. This has been a good Colts podcast. I mean, it's hard to do the Colts podcast without our football genius. There he is. We're back. Right on cue. Wow. Standing now. Yes. Yep. To assertive dominance. Working in a new studio. Nice. With limited convenient outlets. Who are you dog sitting for, Connor, and what's the address? Yeah. My friend's uncle. Oh, that's cool.
You'd think that Connor wouldn't have to dog sit because he's a lawyer. Tom, should we do our legal?
Oh yeah. Let's. I don't have the song queued up. Is the only problem, but I could probably find it.
Oh,
all right,
no.
we'll do it in a minute. Connor, what do you think? What's your prediction for the game? Also rank. You need to rank the blue collar comedy guys first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's important, but do it fast.
Yeah.
So Larry the Cable Guy, Ron White,
Whoa.
Jeff Foxworthy, and then William
Billy.
Engvall.
You open with Larry the Cable. Wow. Look
Wow.
at that. All right.
All right.
We have a segment to get to. It's called Connor's Legal Corner.
Connor's professional law advice. He'll represent you if you're nice. He passed the bar, so don't you wait. He can practice law in any state. He believes in justice for all. He'd even represent Rachel Dolezal. It's Connor's Legal Corner.
All right.
I am not a lawyer. I am not engaged in the practice of law.
He is
all right
engaged, but he is a lawyer, and he is he can practice. And if you're a listener, he'll gladly help you for free.
Yeah.
And we don't have any questions this week, so.
Oh damn. Well, that's good, Connor. I mean, it's a waste to have you here without any questions. So write in your questions to 3horsemenpod@gmail.com. If you have any legal questions for Connor, he'll help you out. Connor, you need to get some kind of good lawyer nickname.
True.
You know, like they have the Hammer.
Oh, true. And the Bull. He'll get
Yeah.
you off. Yeah. What's yours, Connor?
The Nightcap.
The Falcon. He'll
Yeah.
lay an egg.
I like this. These are
I don't think
the Nightcap Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's
shit. I thought of one. The hypnotist. He'll lull you to sleep in the courtroom.
What about the pendulum? Because we swing
That's-
justice your way.
Dude, I was thinking pendulum
But
too for some reason.
Pendulums
Yeah.
always swing back.
Yeah,
Pendulums go both ways.
That's
to
true.
justice.
This is,
Mhm.
I don't
That's
know.
right.
that
Justice
makes
is on
sense.
both sides, Connor.
That's true.
No,
There's
it's
a lot of
not.
good people on both sides in
Yeah,
every case.
Thank you, Connor.
No, no.
Thank you, Connor. You are right. There are a lot of good people on both sides.
That is what Connor
I did
said.
not say that.
Connor legally he has to say there's a lot of good people on both sides,
That's the
I'll-
ethical thing to do.
which is fucked up because there are a lot of bad people on the Titans this week.
Yeah.
And I
to
just
bring it
can't
back.
stand. I can't stand and agree with you here, Connor, because the Titans are bad guys.
Yeah.
And
Stop saying the Titans are actually the best football team, Connor. This is a
Yeah.
Colts podcast.
Connor, what is your prediction? Let's do our predictions for the game, and then we'll do our goblin mode stuff, and then we'll make our bets.
I'm gonna go 31-14 Colts win.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like
And I
that.
think Riggins mode, I think I got to give a shout out to my boy Quentin Nelson getting paid a lot of money. And, I think the run game's going to get going and we're going to have a nice, a nice pancake block for the highlight reel.
Yeah.
That'll be
our
cool.
boy
That would
Big
be cool to
Q.
see.
He'll be pulling around the corner. He'll get a little linebacker, a little nickelback in the second level and just, put him in the dirt.
This is how you
I hope that
are.
happens.
Me too. I like that. Bold prediction.
I think that we're gonna look. I think we're gonna look a lot. I think we're gonna. I hope we run. I hope we run the. I hope we run a fast-paced offense this week. It seemed to work well for us last week. It also tires the defense down a lot faster, which I think will be helpful for us. But I would like to see the Colts work that. I think we're going to see a little more running than we did last week, though, with Jonathan Taylor back. And of course, I think he's going to go goblin mode this week. I'm going to go with Alec Pierce.
Ooh, baby.
I want to
like
go. I mean, I want to go with Jonathan Taylor coming back, and
Yeah.
I kind of want to go with DeForest Buckner for some reason. Like in my heart, I feel like DeForest Buckner is going to pop off. But I'm going to go with Alec Pierce. He's got that touchdown. He's feeling pretty. I think he's feeling pretty confident. I think dark horse for the game is Paris Campbell. Could look incredible,
interesting.
but
All right.
I'm my actual pick for goblin mode. Now that I've spread it out and named almost everyone on the team,
Yeah.
my goblin mode pick is Alec Pierce.
I like it. I like that. I like the idea. I liked your 31-14 15 call, con man. I think I'm gonna go. I still think it's a little tough for the Colts to put up points, but I'm gonna go 35-20, and I think that Jonathan Taylor was humiliated the last time we played the Titans. He looked like shit, and it was a tough one because he's up against Derrick Henry. Like Derrick Henry looks like a
Who
beast
really
in that
is
one.
the king?
He looked good as hell. He looked very cool. JT last game against the Titans, 42 rushing yards, one reception for 1 yard, and a fumble loss. And it was a brutal fumble, if I recall. We were marching and fumbled the ball. I think JT goes absolutely bozo mode this week. I think he's getting 2 tutties. And
2 tutties.
I think 2 tutties for old JT this week. I don't think
both rushing or a little receiving one.
I can't.
Or maybe
that
a
one
throwing
one.
one.
I can't decide. Oh yeah, maybe.
Do you think he's going to throw a pass?
Yeah, and then he's going to kick a field goal too. So I think
Straight
he's
booty
good, he's good for at least 17 points this week.
My man is punt, pass, and kick ready.
No, I think 2 tutties for JT this week. I think he's going to pop off. I think total yards, he's going to go over 100. I don't know about rushing, receiving, because I think we're going to do. I think you're right that he gets the Dion treatment, and they run a few of those little kooky routes to get him open. Now that we know our line is a little better, but it's still, people are still getting through. It's leaky, so I think they're going to keep up with the getting the ball out fast. I hope. Yeah,
they looked a lot better last week. We'll just see if they can keep the cohesion this week and take a step forward and hopefully not take a step back.
Yeah,
that we would like to see. I think personally.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'd love that. I'd love to see that.
It'd be my favorite fucking shit in the world to see, to be quite fucking honest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's good. So should we do our since we won last week? My brother has now sponsored the show for the entire year, basically, because I'm just going to use what I won
time bets
as the sponsorship for the show.
Do that. We can all do it. Because I won too.
Oh, well, I already sent you $5.
That's
but
true.
I told my brother that I would just carry this over for the rest of the year. So,
sure.
So Jack, this is the Colts Cash Jackpot gambling section sponsored by Jack McLaughlin. Do we have any other sponsors this week?
I don't think we do. Nobody's hit me up. So if you want to sponsor, if you want to join in on this money train, well, you won't be seeing any of the money, but you'll hear us celebrating it.
Yeah.
We can add you to the group chat.
Mm-hmm. But
if you sponsor to a certain amount, you can be added to the group chat.
Yeah. If you sponsor, if you give us $100 a week, we'll add you to the group chat.
Yeah, $100. Did you say $100 a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you give us $100 a week, we will definitely add you to the group chat.
Yeah.
That's great.
$400 a month to be in our group chat. Yeah, you're welcome. It's pretty fucking boring,
honestly.
And we definitely won't also still have a group chat that's just the 3 of us.
That will be illegal.
We promise not to do that.
I will send you the Zoom link, and you can kind of sit in the corner.
Connor legally promises you that we will not do that. As a lawyer, he cannot lie.
Yeah, that's true. He's not allowed.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't practice
his
law.
nose grows a few inches. Mm-hmm.
That's right. All right. So let's go through here. So the over under on the game is 41.5. And I think I didn't make my prediction for what I think the score will be, but I do think the Colts will score over 30 points. So I think we'll hit the over on the game. Everybody else's predictions seem to be on the over. Colts are getting 2.5, and it's a plus 120 on the money line. What do you guys, Connor, do you have an idea of what you want to do?
I already got it locked in. So here's what I have.
Here, hold on. I'm going to pull up my thing so I can write it down, because I've been putting it in the description.
Anytime touchdown for Jonathan Taylor, plus anytime touchdown for Mo Alley Cox.
Ooh,
and then I took 3 overs. I took the over the 41.5, Matt Ryan over 249.5, and the Colts over 19.5 for total points.
Oh, I love that. That's a good bet there, Con man.
Yeah, and so then got plus 24.96 odds on that. So $5 pays out 129.81.
Let's go. I don't have the numbers in front of me, so because I'm in Texas, I can't look at FanDuel, but I'm gonna write it down as I go so I don't forget, and I will be able to put it in tomorrow morning because I have an early ass flight. But I am going to go with over on Maddie's yards of 240. You said it was 249.
249.
I like that. I'm going over on that. I'm gonna say 2 Jonathan Taylor touchdowns.
Ooh.
And I also like the over on the Colts points. And is there anything else I want to do here? What is Pittman's over under yards?
66.5, I think. Let me see.
That's what I saw it at.
Yeah, 66.5.
The problem, I just don't know because Maddie spreads the ball so much.
I mean,
have
he
a
almost
feeling
doubled that last week.
Yeah.
that's true.
He did. Yeah.
That is true. He did.
He had 134 yards with 13 catches or something last week.
So over.
So I mean, he'll do that,
69?
at least that every week
That's
for the
true.
rest of the season.
He never goes back down. If it's 69, that was what it was.
66.5.
66
You're just
and
horny.
5.
I'm so horny. I just can't. I wish I could see the numbers on this because I think over Matt Ryan, over on Colts, and 2 JT TDs will be probably a decent little return. But
I can tell you right now.
yeah, you want to load that up for me?
So player passing yards, Matt Ryan with the over.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. 2+ touchdowns, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
And then where is the Colts score? Where would that be? Is it down? Where is that?
I think the other thing I'll take is Colts money line.
Colts money line. But where is the Colts
That's a good
over
question. I cannot see
proposition?
that.
Connor?
It's probably in yeah, where is that guy, man?
I think it just says total points.
Okay. So it's in here.
Let me see.
Oh, total points. Colts. Total points parlay. No. Oh, well, this is exciting.
Just take the money.
This
line.
is good for the listeners.
Yeah. Okay. So if I just take the money line with the Matt Ryan over, the Jonathan Taylor 2 touchdowns, and the Colts money line, that's 5 to win, 74-44.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad. I think I'll just take that then. I might just do that.
Oh,
I'm gonna look tomorrow when I have service. I'll try to find the over on the Colts too and see if that adds to it.
Here we go. Colts total points. If we add that to it, it only brings it up $2.
Oh, then fuck that. All right.
It goes
that's
from-
pretty obvious, I guess.
It goes from 74 to 76. So it's like,
that's a
yeah.
waste of time. All right, I'll stick with what I got then. Yeah, I like that.
all right, cool. All right, now I got to put mine together. Bruh. Let's see here. I like Alec Pierce on the over.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. Where are
He's
we
earned
here?
himself some targets for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week it didn't feel like they were playing him enough.
Well, he got a lot of targets, but he was just covered so crazy. Like I think he
Well,
got like 7 targets, but
well,
he
he
was
didn't-
covered.
It felt like his route
PIs.
share was a little because they were putting in Paris Campbell and like it didn't feel like they were running him enough. I don't know.
Well, it's
I'm
not
gonna
like
go-
they have a lot of depth, so he's gonna have to get
True.
routes and targets.
True.
I'm gonna go with okay. So here we go. I think I got it. I think I got what I want here. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Colts money line. I'm gonna take the Colts over, or I'm gonna take the game over at 41.5. Anytime touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. And then I'm gonna go Michael Pittman Jr. over 66.5, Alec Pierce over 44.5. And Jonathan Taylor over on receiving yards at 10.5.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, that's a good line.
I might add that one in mine too. 10.5.
Yeah.
Fucking minds.
And that's because if they're going to play like they played last week, he should get that.
Yeah, I think he's going to get that
yeah.
for sure. I didn't know that was in there.
I kind of want to take Paris Campbell over at 27.5.
Every receiver's going over.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah,
is they only have Matt Ryan for 239 passing yards.
that was
But
249.
Yeah.
oh, well, it still doesn't matter either way. I mean, it does matter, but it's 249 passing yards when the Titans have been giving up 305 passing yards a game.
True.
So that's 50 yards under their average that they're giving up. So I feel like that gives everyone an extra couple of yards. So and I feel like Matt Ryan might hit that 300-yard mark again this week.
Mm-hmm.
But they could just run Jonathan Taylor. You never know. If Jonathan Taylor really gets it going,
yeah,
they could just run him. But I think that's what I'm going to stick with. Money line, 41.5 on the over. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown. Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, and Jonathan Taylor all over on receiving yards. And then I kind of want, I feel it. I kind of want to put Michael Pittman Jr. in there with a touchdown too, but I'm not going to go crazy.
I mean, he is due.
He is due. That's what I think, but I don't know. Listen, I'll just keep it where it is.
I almost said Jelani Woods touchdown too, but it's
and he's not even up here. He's gotten a touchdown, 2 out of the last 3 games? And he's not even up here. Let's see. He's still at plus 750 this week.
Damn.
To get a touchdown. So if I throw Jelani Woods touchdown in there, that puts it at 5. It goes from 5 to win 6 or idiot. It goes from 5 to win 165 to 5 to win 898.
That's a lot more.
That is a lot more.
I'm going to be honest. It's a good amount more. What?
That is quite a bit more. It's
a dollar. Let's see. A dollar pays out 179 on that.
That's not bad for $1. I like to do bets like that. That's what I like. A lot of my biggest hits have been on throwing $1 to win like $200.
Yeah,
because I'm a little bit.
But I think I'm going to go with. I'm going to keep Jelani Woods out. I may do another separate one where I put Jelani Woods in, but I'm going to keep him out for now. And I like how it's going. I really like the Colts to win this game. I think it's going to be fun, or it could be just a horrible start to the Sunday, like it has been sometimes.
Yeah, like.
And Tim, what are you going to do if the Colts lose this weekend?
I will kill myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say last time the Colts lost to the Titans was Tim's birthday party night, and it was one of the worst nights. That's when I fucked my hand up. Not good. It was a bad night, although very fun.
That's when we started bringing out the injury report for the pod.
The Colts historically lose on and around my birthday.
Right. Yep.
They're just bad.
We gotta stop having birthdays, man.
I know.
And we can do.
I'll die. Listen,
ourselves.
that was going to be my solution. So what do we have any final thoughts, boys?
Should we look around the league? What do we want to do?
Yeah, we can look. Do you want to make some picks for around the league?
Sure. Let me pull up my lines.
I got it right here.
My podcast lines. we all have scripts that we read for the show.
Let's
I go off
see.
script. They don't like it.
Oh, here's a fun game. 1 p.m. in Jacksonville. Jacksonville versus the Giants. The Jacksonville Jaguars are a 3-point favorite.
Which is bonkers to me.
Over the New York Football Giants, who are 5-1.
Wow, I will be taking the Giants spread there, I think. Or maybe I'll take the money line. The thing is, Jacksonville, you know how they do. They got that dirty water down there. They got that loser juice.
It's full of loser juice.
Yeah, and if I know that Danny Dimes gets a little thirsty on the road.
Oh yeah, and dude, Danny Dimes loves to chug loser juice. Historically, he loves that shit.
But Saquon Barkley is looking nasty right now, and I think that Jaguars defensive line that they gave up. I mean, they made Deion Jackson look like a fucking superstar. So I think Saquon could eat, and I'm gonna take that. I mean, look, I've been rolling with the Giants all season. They're due to fuck me, and against the Jaguars would be the the perfect timing for it, but I really like the Giants right now.
I think both New York teams win, even though they're both underdogs this week.
I fully agree. I started the Jets defense in my fantasy because I think they've looked fucking great lately, and the Broncos
Sauce is going
are
to shut
dog
down
shit.
Russ.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%.
Christian McCaffrey doesn't play this week, does he?
I don't know. Actually, it sounded like it was up in the air. He's
I mean,
trying
he
to.
can.
He's angling
There's no
to.
like rule against it.
Well,
Is
I know
there?
there's no
Yeah.
rule against it, but I
there's
guess
no way
he's
he knows the playbook. But it's like, I know. I think they want him in pretty quick. I'm gonna look that up.
I mean, the Niners are playing the Chiefs this week.
Yeah, they throw him in for a couple things.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd run the ball a little. I mean, the plays are the plays. I feel like it can't be that different. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing would be like pass protections when he's supposed to stay in. But yeah,
but
in terms of just running routes.
And they have a better back for pass protection than him anyway.
Mm-hmm. True. It says this is NBC Sports. Christian McCaffrey, 49ers debut likely versus Chiefs in reduced role. So it's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah.
I bet we see him.
All right. And that is Kansas City is giving up 1 point at San Francisco.
Kansas City is going to win that game, I think.
You think they win that game?
I think they're fucking pissed, and I think they come out for blood.
Yeah, I like Kansas City too. I like the Giants, and I like Kansas City too. Should we do one more?
I think the Seahawks beat the Chargers.
You think the Seahawks are going to beat the Chargers? The Chargers are a 5-point favorite.
Wow, that's
a
game. Hot take.
Wow.
Well, because the Chargers are at home, but that home field advantage doesn't matter.
Right.
Sure, that's true.
Yeah.
And
probably have more Seattle fans than Charger fans there.
Yeah, I just think the Seahawks are like, I don't know, a more adult team than the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like they just handle their business, and I think the Chargers might fuck themselves.
Yeah. They probably could. Now, do you think there's any way that the Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week?
No.
No, I don't know.
Not without Robbie Anderson.
The Panthers are terrible.
The Panthers.
I'm trying to think. Oh, we'll just do both of the games. I kind of like the Detroit Lions to beat the Cowboys this week.
Really?
Is Dak back?
Dak is back. They were
then yes, I like it.
It definitely seems like he's going to play, right? He said he's playing, but I don't know that it guarantees it.
I mean, you don't pay a man hundreds of millions of dollars not to play the game.
You don't want to see Cooper Rush out there anymore.
Cooper Rush looked terrible last week, which is a good sign for Dak to get back in. Coming back in. I think the Lions are going to throw some points up on the Cowboys. Now, I will take the over in this game because the Lions ain't got no D. They ain't got no defense. They ain't get no bitches, but they throw up points, and I think the Lions are going to win. I really do.
So you don't think the Cowboys defense is going to fuck them up?
They might. I mean, the Cowboys defense is a little bit better than the Patriots defense.
Is really good.
Yeah, Micah.
Yeah. They got
Micah
Parsons
on their team, and your girlfriend's name is Micah.
Yeah,
That's
and I have a
true.
girlfriend named Micah. Yep. So maybe the Cowboys defense does win because my girlfriend is the name of some guy they have on their team.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff you got to think about.
I think it'll be the Cowboys defense that wins. They don't even give credit to the rest of the team. It's like a half a win on their record. They're like, this one actually only the defense is allowed to claim that they won.
And then let's just do Bengals Falcons. What do you guys think? The line on that game is 6.5. Cincy is giving up 6.5 on the Falcons. The Falcons looked pretty good last week.
Yeah.
I think if the Falcons wear their red helmets, they win. If they don't, they lose.
All right. That's a little inside info.
I think on that one, I might take the spread and take the Falcons. 6.5 is a lot, and the Bengals are all over the fucking road, dude. I don't know what.
It's at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, which, if you've ever been, is literally a parking garage with a football field in the middle of it. It is one of the ugliest stadiums I've ever been to. It fucking sucks. It's so gross. Bengals fans are nasty. It's like it smells like fucking
Some of our
chili
best friends are
diarrhea.
Bengals fans.
What?
Some of our best friends are Bengals fans.
I don't give a fuck if some of my very best friends are Bengals fans. They're nasty bitches that smell like
Alex
diarrhea
and
chili.
And we
Sam.
like that. We
Yeah.
like nasty bitches.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Alex Stone. Hey, Sam Evans. You fucking suck.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, there's a clip for Instagram.
Oh, my God. How could you? We're not even playing against them. What a fucked up thing to say about
Oh,
them.
They're out
hey,
there.
hey, Alex
Breeze?
Schubert. Here's a little something for you to learn. You suck.
Here's
Yeah.
a little something for you to learn.
Because he's autistic.
Sure. And that means he has things to learn.
He likes to learn. Hey, John Holmes, why don't you shut both eyes? Because you suck. Oh, don't let me forget Billy DeVore, who fucking sucks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Anybody else? I can't.
Michael Kurtz, I don't even know if you're a fan of the Cincinnati Bengals, but you fucking suck. And Lee Kimbrell and Rand, you can suck on these nuts because you suck. I don't know anyone else. If I can, listen.
I think that's plenty. I think
Cincinnati people, if I'm forgetting you and forgetting to tell you suck, I'm sorry.
How do we even get here? Why are we talking?
Because we just had to go through every game.
We're not even playing the fucking Bengals.
They're
And
not on the
also, I
schedule.
think they're gonna win that game. I just think 6.5 points is a lot. You went from they have an ugly stadium. So you said, okay, now I remember how we got here. You said they're playing Paul Brown Stadium. It's an ugly stadium, and Bengals fans are nasty. That's how we
Yes.
got
Smell
here.
like diarrhea.
So what
They
does that
smell
have
like
to
chili
do
diarrhea.
with the money line versus the 6.5?
Oh no, I like the Bengals to cover the 6.5. I think Jamar Chase is going to pop off.
Yeah, I think they're gonna look really, really good. Unlike their fans who are all nasty and fucking suck.
You fat chili eating fucking losers. Oh, we put chili on our spaghetti. Put pasta sauce on it. Dork asses.
You know what's good is those fried jalapeno caps they put in their chili. That's just
That sounds good.
yeah.
That does sound good. Damn. You know what? I'm sorry. You guys are cool.
Yeah, Cincy rules.
It does rules.
All right. Is that it? What else do we
Yeah.
have?
I ain't
it's
got
time to wrap
anything
it
else.
up. All right. This was a fun app, boys.
Yeah.
You guys got
Colts
anything
are
to
gonna
plug?
win.
Yeah, come see us in Columbus. Tom, do you know where we're going to be in Columbus? Columbus, great town. The people there are great, unlike their neighboring city, Cincinnati. We're going to be a Don't Tell in Columbus. I guess they don't have
Don't Tell
it.
show, but I can't remember I don't have the location on me on my person.
So we're going to do Don't Tell in Columbus November 1st. We're going to be in Lincoln Lodge in Chicago, Illinois, November 2nd. Where do you know
Don't
where
know
our
where in Omaha, although that date is locked in. We will be in Omaha, Nebraska. I forgot Zach asked me for a poster, which we don't have.
I can get it. I can get us a poster. Probably. I
can
can make
you-
us one. Do you want me to make us
a
one?
janky ass, but yeah, make us a poster too.
I'll make a poster that looks like, like one of those
Put me on
posters
it.
where like Rents Due is on it, like a guy named Rents Due is like comedy name is Rents Due.
Oh, I see
Oh.
now. That
What
was
if we got
that
Rents
was a
Due, Rents
stretch.
Paid, and Rent Check all on one show? There's a big golden microphone in the middle.
Mhm. You should. It's like an old Morty's poster. Honestly.
Yeah. So we'll be in
Straight up
Omaha.
stupid.
We'll be in Omaha, Nebraska, 11-3, and then 11-4 and 5. We will
Yes.
be in Salt Lake City at
Yas, Queen.
Wise Guys.
Gonna see if we can catch a Jazz game.
Yeah, baby.
The,
And then
the hotel that they usually put you in is right across from the arena. which
Oh,
is
really?
cool. Yeah, but
Oh, that's cool.
I doubt they'll have a day game.
So
Very cool.
that's that. And Connor,
Yeah.
what do you got?
I got nothing. I have a quiz on Thursday, so send
Nice.
me positive.
Send him the answers.
Yes, send Connor the answers. Text them to him during the quiz.
His number is 317-111-1111.
If you had his phone number memorized, that would be fucked up.
Oh, and also listen to the Great Hang podcast with Mike Head too.
And get on the Patreon, which is Stand By Your Band. All right. And send us money for gambling and
yeah, if you want to sponsor us,
be added to the group chat.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to sponsor us, email us at 3 Horsemen Pod. Just put sponsorship in the title, and I'll correspond with you. You have to get through me not being able to read or write, but we'll figure it out.
He will correspond with you.
Shut up.
Dumbass.
Anyways, we're done.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.